Sheehan. I work with Contentstack. This episode is called Mixed and Muddled with Miss Riss. That's me. Today, I'm gonna show you guys how to make a ginger pear bourbon cocktail. So this has definitely become a favorite of mine. The first thing that you're going to wanna do is make a ginger simple syrup. This is super easy, guys. What you'll need for that is a 1/4 cup of honey, a 1/4 cup of water, and slice up some ginger. So you'll want to peel the ginger and then slice it up. This is what the ginger is going to look like. I have actually already made some of the syrup, so I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys what that looks like. You can store it and just use it at your convenience. I got this recipe from nospoonnecessary.com. Wanted to make sure and give credit where credit is due. Also, I prefer to use bullet bourbon for this particular cocktail. It just tastes wonderful. What you're gonna need is 2 ounces of bourbon. And really, oh man, really you can use any bourbon. I just, like I said, I prefer bullet in this particular cocktail. So 2 ounces of bourbon. That's my cat, Sia, if you can hear her. Your other ingredient is pear juice. So you can typically just get this in a can at the grocery store. Yeah, she's feeling very vocal this evening. Hi, little friend. So you'll want to do 2 ounces of pear juice. Forgot to grab it. 2 ounces of pear juice. I go ahead and put things in jars. Sia. So 2 ounces of pear juice, 2 ounces of bourbon. Then you're going to squeeze in half of a lemon. Sia, thank you for letting me know there must be a intruder, aka a gnat, in this house. You're such a good guard cat. Y'all, this work from home situation is brutal. I personally am kidless, and this one is enough to keep me going full force. So everybody, keep your head up, keep your chin up. We're all gonna make it through this together. So after you squeeze that half of a lemon in there, we're going to do 1 ounce of this syrup. Look how pretty it is. Man, I've got like right at it. And I'm gonna go ahead and just use the rest of this. I have, if you can see, these are the ginger slices. I just like to keep them in there. I'm gonna go ahead and add those to the mix here because I'm gonna strain this. And I'm gonna cut up a few slices of this pear. Also, friendly reminder, make sure you're washing your fruit. Even in COVID, you still gotta feel your fruit to make sure that it's right, you know? So, I'm gonna cut this up small. The recipe doesn't technically call for this, but I like to do it. And then I like to take this and just muddle these bad boys down. All we need to do, add some ice. By the way, for that simple syrup, all you're gonna do is put that 1/4 cup of water, the 1/4 cup of honey, and that ginger in a saucepan, and you're going to let it boil for just a couple of minutes and then remove it from the heat and let it simmer and sit for about 20 minutes or so, and that'll get you where you want to go. So I'm going to shake this up. Man, I'm so excited for this. Like I said, this has become a staple drink in the household. Is everybody so happy that it's finally fall time? Like, we've made it here. It's crisp outside. It's nice. Well, I'm based out of Austin, so it was like 85 degrees today, so I don't know what I'm talking about. It was crisp a few days ago. Voila. If you're somebody that likes ginger, oh man, I made a mess. If you're somebody that likes ginger in the pear like myself, I'm just gonna go ahead and pour all of this in here. But if you're somebody that doesn't like a whole lot in your drink, don't worry about it, just strain it. Stir that up a little bit. And finally, top it off with some ginger ale. Give that a nice little stir. Haha, guys, I still got a pear just hanging out. Cheers, thank you for joining me. I'm gonna show you in the morning how to make a boozy pumpkin spice latte. Ooh, that's good. Ooh, that's good. Also, go ahead, cut yourself a little garnish. Stick a couple of those bad boys in there for presentation. Hello, welcome back to Cocktails with Contentstack. I am going to show you guys how to make a boozy pumpkin spice latte this morning. So, get your cup, container. I actually like to use the bottom of the shaker. I'm a big fan of the frother. So you can get that for like 10, 12 bucks on Amazon, and I use it from everything from collagen drinks to coffee, really anything. I personally think that it's so worth the purchase. So I'm gonna start out with 1.5 tablespoons of pumpkin puree. I love pumpkin spice lattes, so this has become a new favorite. 1.5 tablespoons of pumpkin puree. HEB is a big thing here in Texas, so I like to get the HEB organic pumpkin puree. Next, I'm going to add creamer. So you can really add whatever type of creamer you want into this. I personally like to use vanilla. This vanilla almond milk is my fave. 1/2 ounce of this creamer. Just a tad more. Oh, I'm gonna also add a dash of pumpkin pie spice. A little bit of cinnamon. Ooh, smells like fall time. Now, alcohol-wise, I'm personally going to use liqueur 43 and rum chata for this. So liqueur 43 typically goes in what's called a carajillo, which is a Spanish coffee, which is typically made with the liqueur 43 and a shot of espresso. So gonna change that around a little bit. So I'm gonna add 1 ounce of the liqueur 43. And if you are not a huge dairy person, if you don't really consume dairy, rum chata has dairy in it, so you can either put this in if you want to add a little booziness, or I would just substitute another 1/2 ounce of creamer if you don't want to put the rum chata in it. So I'm gonna do 1/2 ounce of this rum chata. So now I'm gonna take my frother and I'm gonna mix this up. And it's gonna make it like a really nice creamy consistency. If you don't have one of these, you can always use a whisk. Like I said, I prefer it. I use it frequently, so it was worth it to me. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Can't wait to show y'all this. One of my friends makes customized mugs. She gave me this cute little mug. It says resting witch face on it. I want you guys to see how pretty this is. Gonna add that in there. And pro tip, always add the creamer in here first. That way it evenly distributes in the coffee and you don't have to stir it. Now, I'm going to add my 8 ounces of coffee to this. Oh, beautiful. There you have it. Easy peasy, boozy pumpkin spice latte. Ooh. Oh man, that's delightful. I'm so excited to hear how you guys like it. See if you like it as much as I do. Hello and welcome to the final segment of this episode. I'm going to show you guys how to make a fall sangria. So I am going to have a red apple, a green apple, a couple of lemons, 2 oranges, and the rest of the pear from last night's ginger pear bourbon cocktail. I really like the apples, pears, like the different fall fruits. Little bruise. It's okay. I'm really excited to have a reason to use this pitcher because my grandma gave it to me. I actually think that for this, I'm only going to do half of the red apple and half of the green apple. The fruit doesn't keep for a super long time. I would say maybe about 4 hours or so, but you don't really want to have it sitting overnight. It's looking pretty. Ooh, that's good. Cut up some of the pear. Also, this pear I got, guys, so good. Lots of flavor. I can't help myself. Now add some of the pear. Now, cutting up these oranges, I've actually already taken these and I've rolled them out. So what that does is it seems to just make them easier to juice. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I saw somebody do it at one point. Can't really put a finger on it. For one of these, we're gonna actually squeeze this orange juice. Oh yeah. So for one of the oranges, actually squeeze the juice in there. The other one, we're gonna cut into wheels and it's just gonna be more for presentation. They are looking good. BB promising. I like sangria all the time, fall time, summertime, springtime. Sangria is good all the time. You wanna know where I've actually had some really great sangria, believe it or not? Boston. Boston had some wonderful sangria. I had a few different types because I was on a sangria kick when I was out there in January, and man, none of them disappointed. Legal seafood sangria, oof, oof. So the rest of this orange, I'm just gonna cut up into slices. And then finally, I do a lemon. The reason that I don't have completely straight answers for you guys as far as measurements is part of it really depends on the flavor that you're going for. Some people like things a tad bit more tart. For this one, I really want to be able to taste. What is up with my knife right now? Okay then, the universe has spoken. I guess I need a new knife. Also, I'm compulsive about keeping my hands clean. I was like that pre-COVID, for the record. All right, take 2. Not really. So I'm gonna sprinkle some sugar. Oh yeah, y'all know exactly where I was going with that. I'm going to stir this up. And I like to add that little bit of lemon in there. One, for flavor, but also because it just makes the apples taste nice. Oh yeah, oh yeah. All right, and now I'm gonna let that hang out in the refrigerator for about 20-30 minutes. And then I will show you guys the rest of the recipe. We're just gonna add some pear juice and some brandy and some wine. Oh my gosh, it smells amazing. Wow, so pleased. I'm gonna add, this is the important ratio here, all right? Like asterisk it. You just want to have a 1/4 cup of brandy to your bottle of wine, because otherwise you're gonna overdo it. You're gonna be upset at yourself. I know from experience. This is my all-time favorite, just go-to wine. It is Via Puccini Toscana. This is my favorite one. Also, how cool is our Contentstack wine opener? Oh look, it's our friend again. Hi Sia, say hello to the people. Somebody wants to go outside. Oh yeah. The other thing that I want to add to this to make it a little bit more fall-like is pear juice. Personally feel like pear is kind of a fall fruit for me. I can't wait for you guys to make this and let me know how you like it. It smells amazing. I can't wait to have this later. Here we go. Wow, what a beauty. Was she cute? Can we just take a moment? Look at that. She's real cute. Wow, I'm just so pleased right now. I would say let it sit for about 45 minutes to an hour. Stay tuned. I'll let you know how it is. Alrighty, so I am going to grab this sangria. Disclaimer, I did go ahead and put in 1 more 1/4 cup of pear juice, and I did put a tad bit more cinnamon in there. Ooh, that is amazing. Cheers. Oh my gosh. Yes. Thank you for tuning in with us. We hope that you come back and join us for some more episodes of Cocktails with Contentstack.